Okay, I'm trying one more time. I'm really not sure what is happening. Why is YouTube Live not helping me to go live? Okay, now it is, but it's a totally new it's a totally new event. I couldn't use the previous event that I created. Why? Why YouTube? Why? Okay, anyway, what's up, everybody? I hope whoever that is waiting on my previous live link, please come to here. This is so weird. I couldn't actually tag the one that I created previously. And it's now on a new event. Okay, let me do a little bit of hits up on my Instagram. So now I'm live, but in a new event. Okay, so okay, this is weird. Okay, just give me a second. If you are here, give me a second. On YouTube live, but on a new events. Go to my live tab and it will be there. See you. Okay, anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. It's really weird that I couldn't tag into the event that I created previously. I had to like create a whole totally new event. It's weird. I tried to even go live on the YouTube platform itself, but it says that I'm not allowed. So here I am on a new event space. If you are here, thank you so much for being here with me. And I did a little bit of conversation in my previous, and which I thought I went live on my previous event. It was a good 2 minutes. So anyway, yes, thank you so much for being here. And what did I mention just now in my previous session? Okay, not say previous session, but the previous thing. Okay. Anyway, yes. It's been a while that I'm here. I think it's almost a month, or is it more than a month? So you may be wondering, where did I go? Is it I burn out again? What did I do? So I'm gonna just give some kind of like context on why I didn't go on live or I didn't upload new videos on the whole month of September. And just realized that we are in the final lap of 2023. Imagine, like, I thought we just started 2023 and we are now in the final lap and we are going into 2024. So wow, that's really fast, right? So yes, and the sole reason why I didn't do any live in September or even recorded videos in September was I was really occupied with my new classes that I signed up for. So, recently I signed up for this course called ACLP, Advanced Certificate in Learning and Performance. So yes, I signed up for that, and I didn't expect it to take a lot of my time. Until I didn't have time to even record videos, I didn't have time to even go on live, and I was really very occupied with classes, with assignments, with assessments, and also client work. So I didn't upload any new content on YouTube. I didn't upload any new content on any of my social media platforms, be it Instagram or Medium. Uh, and at some point, I did feel guilty, and I wish I actually did more of planning in August, because I didn't expect for me to be fully occupied in September. So one of the mistake that I actually made in August, because I'm also occupied with work, client work, was I didn't plan ahead. Usually by the end of by the end of each month, I've already gotten out like at least 2 videos for my YouTube, but I didn't do that for September. So I feel um I wouldn't say I feel bad, but yeah, I feel that I should have, but I didn't, and I think I've learned in such a way that it's okay not to go by plan. I'm actually someone who tend to beat myself up, but this time I'm glad I didn't. I took the time to really focus on my classes, on my ACLP, and really took the time to do all my client work, and also the different things that I am currently doing right now. Yeah, so that was what happened in the last 1 month, as of now I've already completed my first module in the ACLP. So yay, this is considered like my celebratory life to celebrate my end of first module. I have 2 more modules to go. So, and I plan to do live for the whole month of October. Weekly, I will come back to do live. But unfortunately, I'm not able to record any videos because it's taking a lot of my time. So I'll be doing like live like this. Topic on I've already planned in such a way that I'll be talking about some of the events that I attended in September. I'm going to talk about everything you need to know before you become a YouTube creator, because this is very important for someone who wants to come into YouTube but have no idea on no idea of what to take note of. There are a lot of videos that probably you have seen talking about the great things to be a YouTube creator, but I feel that before you even jump into as a YouTube creator, it's very important for you to know everything you need to know before you really jump in 100%. Okay, so that is going to be the future topics that I'm going to talk about. But today I just want to do some kind of a big hello, like come back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for those who check in with me, asking me where are my new videos, when am I going to upload new YouTube videos or new YouTube live. So here I am coming in to speak to you guys. So another thing that actually changes in my YouTube is I pivoted my content pillars, and I noticed and I've received feedback that a lot of my subscribers or even my followers wants to know more about me, about being 40s, running a business, at the same time also a caregiver. So some of the topics that actually evolved around or I pivot the topics or the content pillar is basically the um, topics around life stories, topic around entrepreneurship, definitely topic about YouTube tips and tricks. I will still do that. I will still do video tips. I will still do YouTube tips, but I will inject in some topics about entrepreneurship, like running your business when you reach 40s. And some of the tips that I can also share is what you should actually take note of when you run your business in your 30s. I think I did a little bit on that in my previous life, so you can check it out. I will link the link below. I will link the link below. I'll put the link in the description below. So another place that I've pivoted is life stories. So today is about life stories. I'm going to talk about what has happened. I mean, I did talk a little bit about what has happened in September, what made me not create content for the whole month of September. I think it's also because of the word of the year that I have set myself beginning of 2023. The word of the year that I set myself in 2023 is intentional. So for me, it's like everything that I do in 2023, it has to come with intention. It has to come with something that I really believe in, something that I want to make sure that my subscribers or my followers can really value add with my content, be it life, be it entrepreneurship. So I just want to be intentional for it. So for the month of September, I feel that I was so occupied. I felt that I was overwhelmed with my school, my assignments, my assessments, that I didn't go into creating YouTube because I didn't want to create something or to give my subscribers or my followers something that may not value add in their life. So that was one of the reason why I didn't go into YouTube live or creating YouTube videos for the whole month of September. But I'm here back on YouTube, and I plan to go on YouTube live for the whole month of October to share with you what are some of the things that I've done, what are my plans in this next uh, in the next 3 months before we really go into 2024. Yes, so okay, what else I want to talk about? So some of the mistakes that I made in September, right? In terms of churning out content, this is probably something that you may want to take note of. As much as I am a big believer of batch creation, but unfortunately in the month of August I was also quite occupied with my client work that I didn't manage to create content for September. So that was why the whole month of September I didn't have any content for you guys. So yeah, but I'm here. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so the final lap for 2023, what are my plans? I am still finishing off the two more modules for my ACLP, and I'm also occupied with the Freelancers Academy Summit that is going to happen on 28th of October. So if you are running a business, you are a freelancer, you are a solopreneur, and you are residing in KL, so if you are in KL right now, you are a freelancer, you want to come to our summit because we are taking the summit in KL for this year, and tickets are filling up very fast. The seats are filling up very fast. So we are left with a few more tickets. I heard from AJ, I think. Yeah. So that is something where you want to join us, because we will talk about how you can grow your freelance business, especially not just regionally but also overseas. So even if you are in Singapore and you have no plans, do join our summit that's happening on 28th of October in KL. Okay, so I will also link the registration link in the description below. If you have any questions, if you're watching right now, if you have any question, you can just type in the chat, the chat box, so that I can answer your questions. So the final lap of 2023, again, I am finishing off my two modules for the ACLP, and I think I'm gonna go on some kind of like a break in December, because one is also my wedding anniversary in December. So planning to spend some time with my family, my husband, and I'm still going to come here and create content for you. I've already have plans for that. Hopefully there's not really much of a change, unlike in September that actually happened some kind of changes. Yes, but yeah, that's the final lap. Not much of a big plans at this moment for the final lap of 2023. Just I guess it's really more of like wrapping up on some of the things and revisiting some of the things that I've done for the past year. Of course, recollecting all the work that I've done, whether it's for my client, whether it's for myself, and the plan that I am going to also do with my business buddies is to churn out passive income together. So that is something that we are in the plan right now, and I'm really excited for that actually. And I hope that we get your support on the planning for this passive income product. And yeah, and at the same time also, while I am quite busy with school, with with client work, my business buddies and myself just launched a new podcast. Okay, so if you are not aware, we have a new podcast channel called Hey Biz Buds. So for you guys out there who are aspiring freelancers, aspiring entrepreneurs, or in fact, if you are already a freelancer or you're already an entrepreneur, right? Tune in to our podcast because we share a lot of golden nuggets inside our podcast. There's six of us, okay? My business buddies and myself are six of us. So six different industry, six different personalities, six different ideas come together into one podcast. Can you imagine? Six of us. You know, I'm really glad that we could have this podcast. So I will again put in the link in the comments. No, not comments. I'll put in the link in the description below if you're watching this on replay. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Hey Bizbuds. You can actually search for Hey Bizbuds on the YouTube search. You can also follow us on Spotify, Hey Bizbuds as well. We are both on YouTube and also Spotify. So if you're more of a visual person, you want to see our reaction in every episode, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. But sometimes it's not like just it's not going to be six of us every time, so it really depends on each individual availability. So sometimes we have four, sometimes we have five. To me it's okay, especially if you are intending to create a podcast with your friends. It doesn't mean that when you create podcast with your friends, everyone has to be there, because at the end of the day, is the content that me actually value add the audience that is subscribing or following your channels is the most important thing to do. Okay, so subscribe to that. Hey Bizbuds. Follow on Spotify. Hey Bizbuds. Okay, so what else I want to share with you? Yes, I just launched a new guidebook. So why this guidebook, right? I have a few followers that ask me about my YouTube mentoring program. Unfortunately, at this point of time, I do not have the capacity to start another cohort for my YouTube mentoring program, but I did the next best thing, which is actually the YouTube Kickstarter guidebook. So this guidebook somehow give you a gist, especially if you have decided to jump into YouTube platform. So this guidebook will guide you in such a way that it will handhold you from the start, meaning to say from you um, signing up as a YouTube account until creating the content and what else you can do with that. Of course, the mentoring program has a little bit more of content, but I feel that this Kickstarter guide is a jump start for you if you really wants to go into the YouTube space. So it is going at $9.90, which is actually the launch price until the end of the month. So I will link it up again at the description below. Okay, you can get your guidebook at $9.90. It's very cheap and it's very you can actually take a look at the preview. I did actually put out a preview. Okay, I'm about to sneeze. Yeah. Okay. So I did actually put up a preview of the guidebook inside the link. So take a look at the preview and have a feel on how it looks like when you purchase the guidebook. Okay? Alright, so yeah, I think that's about it. I've mentioned about why I didn't have any content in September, and what's my next plan for the next 3 months. I hope to see you again next week inside this YouTube live again, and I hope there's no more glitches with the YouTube live. I just feel that YouTube live is not loving me at this point of time because I did not go on live for the whole month of September. Nah lah, just kidding. Okay, anyway. I hope to see you again next week. So next week I am going to share. Okay, let me see what I'm going to share next week on my topic. So that you can okay, not anticipate lah, but you can look forward to the topic next week. Let me go into my workflow of my YouTube process. So next week I am going to talk about everything you need to know before being a YouTube creator. This is something that you want to tune in because I've heard a lot of comments that says YouTube space is huge, YouTube space is too demanding, but before you even go into the YouTube space, and even if you have decided into going into YouTube space, this is a topic that I want to share with you, that before you even go in the YouTube space, I want you to know everything that you need to know before you go in as a YouTube creator. Okay, so that will be next week, and then the following week will be, I think this is something where I've been sharing on my TikTok, but I will share on my YouTube as well so that you can also benefit. So some of the things that I'm going to share on the following week is what TikTok made me buy. So it will definitely help you in your video creation journey. So that is going to be something that I'm going to share in the 2 weeks to come, which is next week. Okay, so next week is about everything you need to know before being a YouTube creator, and the following week will be what TikTok made me buy. So I see you again next week. I will let you know when I will be going live. Usually I will go live on Wednesday, but this week I had the assignment due, and like I mentioned, I finished off my first module already. Yay! So that's why I'm here today. I will see you next week on Wednesday, alright? So I will put up all on the community tab. I see you again. Bye guys. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.